That's Bobby. Myself proclaimed one is a lifestyle concierge. That's what I am to you.
Yeah, you know what, dude? That suit fits both of those things.
Yeah.
You could be both of those things. You could be both of those things.
I'll take it.
Well, I just looked at him and I said, "This guy's he's a styling dresser. This guy's
I'm telling you, I'm a little envious. Today,
Mr.
dude.
North Park just came out. That looks good.
It does. It
You're
does.
rocking that bow tie too.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, I might steal something.
That's why I had to
today,
put it
you know?
on.
Where do you get some little outfit like that, dude? Can I go shopping?
Dude,
with you?
my mom bought me this
Can I
jacket.
go
Can you
shopping?
believe that?
Can I go shopping with you? Sure. I'm being dead serious.
Mom got me this jacket. She knows my style.
Because I want to dress like that, but I just don't have the what.
We'll go out together.
Yeah, let's do it, dude. Let's rock it. So as Mr. North Park, kind of give us an idea of what's been trending in North Park in the market in 2015. I know that we saw kind of a shift at the beginning of the year where it started to get ramped up. Are you seeing that same stuff in North Park?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. In terms of what we're seeing in terms of inventory levels, kind of low levels like other places. I know that Bobby mentioned in downtown 215, but even then, that's still considered just an okay level.
It's low everywhere. In 92104, there's 68 homes for sale and only 32 single-family homes in the market right now.
Wow.
And that's low, and that is a low number. Like when we talked about the 215 downtown, you got to remember there's lofts, there's studios, there's 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, lots to choose from. You've only got condos and single families for the most part, so that's a low number.
Yeah, and I get your numbers piled up on top of each other, and they're all spread out.
Exactly.
Yeah. But still, 32 seems like
and that's just
like
North Park. You have South Park, and you have Normal Heights, which is another 14 single-family homes in South Park, and another 33 in 92116, like Normal Heights area.
Got it. Okay, and is it hard to kind of judge what's going on in the market with very low inventory levels in an area like that, Bobby?
You know what it is? It's hard to price homes because it's really the buyers dictate what the homes are worth. I mean, they're the ones that are deciding the market value.
But is it hard to judge what market value is when there's really just...
It is.
Especially in a place like North Park where it's not cookie cutter.
No,
every home looks different. Every home is different.
The biggest thing to remember is you've got the homes that have been there since 1910, and you've got the homes that are built in 1910 that have been remodeled, completely remodeled, new electrical, new plumbing, new everything, just this last year. So you can't really go price per square footage. You've got to go like properties for like properties because it's so different.
Yeah, that makes sense. Which is hard because like properties,
you got to drive these properties.
Different.
You actually got to get in there, walk the property, really pay attention. It's really hard to comp out a property from the back of your desk. You need to get out there.
And I've always felt like a realtor in that type of market, it needs to be more professional than someone sitting behind a computer and spitting out stats.
That is 100% right.
Yeah. All right. Well, say that again, Bobby. Go ahead. So tell somebody, Bobby. Announce that stuff.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
you need to...
Call my wife right now and tell her I was right.
You're always right.
Oh, man. So every time I drive through North Park, it seems like, which is not very often. Last time I drove through North Park, I was like, wow, like I hadn't seen any of the stuff go up. Anything new coming to North Park?
Oh yeah, just yesterday I sat in the North Park Planning Committee, taking Bobby's lead of joining the committees I possibly can.
That is, he's Mr. Committee. You can call him Mr. Committee.
No, Mr. Committed. It's an acronym.
There you go.
All right, fair enough.
And one of the things proposed was a 24-unit complex going up on Indiana Street. I went by the other day and it's just a canyon. They're going to keep the 2 bungalows that are next to it, but they're going to be a 24-unit on a 22,000 square foot lot.
Any idea of what the price range would be for those?
I have no idea. It's just barely
Just
proposed, but it's right there on just above Balboa Park off Upus.
Okay.
Upus.
You can keep going.
Upus, tomato.
Good, Bobby. Then I wanted to ask you, Steven, top 5 streets that you want to live on or off, I guess, in North Park, and why?
Well, my wife and I are always driving by, and it's kind of crazy saying wife.
Well, you've been married for what, a week?
Give your wife a little
2
shout.
weeks.
Give your wife a little shout. 2 weeks?
Yeah, March 21st.
That's why Friday you guys were attached at the hip.
Yeah,
you brought your wife. You got to bring your wife.
They're still on their honeymoon.
Yeah. We drive around all the time, walk the dog, and see places we like to live. We had the money for it. Upus, right above Balboa Park. Quiet Spanish style homes across from Balboa Park and Morley Field, close to the zoo, museums. You're gonna pay for it, but they're awesome.
I just sold a 2-bedroom, 1-bath for $750,000.
Wow.
Right down the street on Myrtle and Upus.
Start saving. Start saving or start selling. Start
selling.
Selling.
Around the corner from there on 28th Street, there's some big bucks up there. There's one on the market right now for $1.3 million. It's only like 2,200 square feet, but you have the park in front of you, the golf course, a view of the city skyline. That's where we would love to live if it was up to my wife. We had the money for it, but.
In terms of where you guys lived downtown actually before, and then you guys just moved to North Park.
Yeah, we were on 9th and F, and we got a little tired of the noise and the
You played the old man card already, dude? You're not
As soon as I
old.
got engaged, my whole mindset
Oh
changed.
God, the people outside are making so much noise. Get me out of downtown.
Those darn kids.
Yeah.
It was Bobby outside your window.
Kids these days. Yeah. And we made the move to South Park, just right outside North Park, and small little knit community. Walk everywhere. It's parks and it's quiet at night.
You got South Park Brewery right there.
Oh yeah,
That's
South Park
walking
Brewery
distance.
Company.
That's in falling distance.
Hamilton, stumbling distance.
Stumbling distance. Yeah,
Yeah, we went there the other day, and it
Right on. And
was
then
awesome.
You know what? 28th Street. I got to tell you about 28th, which
Yeah.
I really like about that street. They're wide streets.
Mm-hmm.
They're not these tight. Wait for a car to pass. I mean, it's a really wide street. Really, really
And you
great.
have-
great
what are you
area.
talking about? Downtown? You got every other street. I don't even know where I'm driving.
They're all one
downtown.
ways and
Yeah,
wrong
dude.
ways, and
Man,
I can't tell you how many times I see people going the wrong way, and I feel like I'm the mayor of East Village. Telling them, you can't
You
do
turn
that.
around. That was me, dude. Sorry, it was me most of the time. There's a couple of events coming up in North Park that you wanted to share with us, Steve.
Yes. Let's see here. On Saturday, April 18th is the North Park Spring Community Cleanup with our council member Todd Gloria. So it's going to be in the back of the North Park Theater at 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So if you go on to North Park website, northparkmainstreet.com, you can sign up to it, get some more information. But you're going to clean up graffiti, clean up the streets. And a while back, North Park was just ugly and
Yeah,
dirty
absolutely. Every time I walk back into, when I was saying earlier, every time I go back into North Park, it's bigger and better and nicer.
Oh, it's, you
every
know what?
time you go
North
back into
Park
it.
was voted the top 5 hippest neighborhoods in America.
I believe it. Look at that suit, bro.
Yeah,
Look at
and
that
you know
suit.
what?
That's what's moving into North Park right
and what
there.
tells you that is their hashtag is sexy streets.
I saw
Yeah.
that. I
That's
saw
cool.
that.
That's cool.
That was
And
pretty sick.
we just actually Stephen and I just did the same thing in East Village where we did our trash pickup, and we picked up a couple hundred bags of trash. And if you've seen Lower East Village, there's some trash, and we went there and picked it up. What this does is just let you know that we're involved in our community. We get it. We dig it. We own it. We want to make it better.
Oh, that's awesome. And there's also a Festival of Arts, I think, that was coming
yes,
up in
May
North Park, too.
16th at 11 a.m., 11 to 6 p.m. It's free. We're going to have stuff for kids and
I think it said like over 30 brewers.
yeah, Waypoint Public Craft Beer is they're selling tickets for tastings. So you get 13 4-ounce tasters, or you could also just get full pours for $5, which is a pretty reasonable price for a pour of a beer.
Yeah,
I'd pay it.
You're gonna pay it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay it.
You would.
Let's just give them back. That's good.
Yeah, definitely. So that's coming up May 16th.
Right on. And then give out your contact info if anybody has any questions with regard to North or South Park. Give out your info.
Sure. My number is 619-777-3072. That's 619-777-3072. Or on Facebook, San Diego Lifestyle Concierge.
Awesome. And that was Steven Sanchez with the White Coat Group. Big news. When we get back, White Coat Group has some announcement that they would like to share on our show. So when you get back, you're gonna let us know, Bob?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna
let
unveil.
us know.
We're gonna unveil
Let
it.
us know. You're listening to the Core Hour. We'll be back.